Hello everyone, and welcome to today's explainer session. I'm Sir, and joining me today is Ma'am. We're going to break down a tremendously high-scoring topic for your General Studies Paper 3 Economy syllabus.
That's right, sir. A very warm welcome to all our hard-working aspirants. Today, we're thoroughly decoding India's strategic pivot towards coal gasification. And you really need to listen carefully here because this isn't just another energy policy. It is literally a vital shield for our long-term economic security.
To mirror the ideal structure of a highly scoring UPSC means answer, we've divided this explainer into 4 clear parts. First, decoding coal gasification. Second, the 37,500 crore rupee scheme.
Then, we'll look at shielding supply chains. And finally, we'll cover the mains and interview application. Let's jump right in.
Starting off with Section 1, decoding coal gasification. Now, a quick word of caution right off the bat for all of you. Please, do not get bogged down by the complex chemistry here. For GS Paper 3, your focus has to remain strictly on the macroeconomic rationale.
Exactly. So what's the perfect, crisp definition for your introduction? Coal gasification simply entails the conversion of coal into syngas. That's it. Keep it simple and precise.
And when you're writing that mains paper, visualizing the process is an absolute game changer. Just memorize this exact 3-step chain. Step 1, you take coal. Step 2, you convert it into syngas. And step 3, that syngas is utilized to produce essential chemicals, fertilizers, and hydrogen.
For sure. Drawing a neat, simple flowchart like this on your answer sheet is undoubtedly going to fetch you those crucial extra marks from the examiner.
Moving on to Section 2, the 37,500 crore rupee scheme.
The sheer financial scale of this initiative is exactly why it's a guaranteed potential question for your upcoming exams.
We're talking about 37,500 crore rupees. On May 13th, the Union Cabinet officially approved this massive financial outlay specifically to promote surface coal and lignite gasification projects.
So what are the specific policy details you absolutely must cite? First, there's the obvious promotion of these surface coal and lignite gasification projects. But second, and this is incredibly important for agricultural economics, the government is pushing to include gasification-based urea into the broader urea policy. Absolutely, sir. Creating an incentivized component for urea produced this way is a major structural reform for our domestic fertilizer sector.
Which brings us perfectly to Section 3, shielding supply chains.
Aspirants, you have to view this strictly through the lens of supply chain macroeconomics. Look at our current reality. India is nearly 90% import-dependent for many industrial chemicals. We are bleeding valuable foreign currency just to procure these essentials.
But here's the massive potential impact. Coal gasification can substitute imports of up to 3 lakh crore rupees. That is a monumental level of import substitution, fundamentally securing our forex reserves.
To really cement your argument, you should directly quote the minister. He highlighted how global geopolitical tensions, like the conflicts in West Asia, have severely caused shipping disruptions and impacted India's supply chains.
Right, and notice how elegantly he connects this specific policy to the larger national vision. He stated that gasification now extends as a subject for strategic industrial self-reliance, economic security, and the grand vision of Viksit Bharat. Aspirants, make sure you use those exact keywords in your essays.
Ma'am, finally, let's wrap up with Section 4, Mains and Interview Application.
Now, an interview panel might challenge you on the technology gap here. If they do, you can confidently point out that the government has already strategically eased restrictions for the import of technology for coal gasification. Furthermore, you should emphasize that there is a strong push for private sector collaboration in this realm. It's a brilliant, forward-looking point to bring up, especially if the question pivots towards public-private partnerships.
To conclude our explainer today, we want to leave you with a high-level mock interview question to ponder over. How does coal gasification align with the vision of Viksit Bharat amidst global supply chain disruptions? Think deeply about this one. Practice tying all these economic, geopolitical, and strategic points together into one cohesive answer. Keep revising, stay focused on your goals, and thank you so much for joining us today, aspirants.